Hey everyone, I am so excited because it is finally here. I supported a Kickstarter over a year ago for a new Nomadic backpack, and it is finally here. It had so many delays, shipping delays, all kind of missed transportation connections, and all these different things that just caused this backpack to take over a year to make it to my front door. But yesterday I got a knock on the door, I opened it up, and there it was. My new Nomatic Peter McKinnon everyday backpack. And I want to show it to you here today. So let's get into it. So I am so excited. It is finally here. And I can't wait to get into this thing. I have seen videos, I've read reviews, all kind of stuff, right? But I was like the 3,800 and some odd number of a backer, and I opted for one of everything. So, you know, that costs a pretty penny. But I got the backpack, and I've got a sling bag, and I got a tech pouch, and then some extra dividers for inside the bag, and you're gonna see why those are needed here shortly. But you're not here to listen to me talk, you're here to see the backpack. So let's get into it. I gotta be careful to not go too deep with this, knowing that there's a backpack inside. There we go. All right. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Even the packaging is on point. Look at this thing. Ridiculous. Let's get rid of that. That's pretty awesome. That's the Peter McKinnon Fly the Flag logo. It's his brand. So here, let me take it out of this thing. There it is. Peter McKinnon bag, feels solid. Check this out. Even inside this bag, I bet it still stands on its own. May not sound like a big deal, but when you've had a ton of other backpacks like I have, if you didn't know that, I'm a backpack guy, they typically never stand up on their own. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. It came in this little, not little, it's huge, this Ziploc like bag that seems reusable. I don't know if it is or not, but it's really cool anyway. But this is it. This is the bag. Check it out. Let's get rid of that. So this is the backpack. Now, you might be asking, what is so special about this backpack? What is so neat? What is so cool? What is so different about this backpack? Well, I'm gonna tell you what is so cool, and that's the first thing I'll cover about this backpack. So many of the backpacks that I get are typically to carry a laptop, right? But quite honestly, most of us have more than one device that we work off of. We have a laptop and a tablet, or in my case, at one point I had two tablets. I had the Surface Pro and I had the iPad Pro. And I would use one for work and one for my other personal stuff, like making and editing videos and all of the content editing and the content watching, binging on the shows and preparing messages and whatever. I did all that on my iPad Pro. Well, most of my backpacks only had room for one. Then I about 2 years ago, I purchased another bag, and that one had plenty of room for two. And it had room for a camera. So that was pretty dope because I'm getting into photography and videography, but it was too big. So it was too big for the everyday carry. And that's really what made the decision for me when it came to this bag, was that I needed something that was going to be something that was going to fit my everyday life, but I could use it to do my work stuff. I could use it for my filming as well. So this bag actually fits both, and it has a really neat idea inside of it that I want to show you, and which is the reason why I got the bag in the first place. So most bags have this compartment at the top, right? The quick access, this is the one where you dump everything into. So check it out. This is what's sitting on the top, is this tech organizer. We'll get into it in a minute. But most bags have this space in the top, right? So this one's pretty big, has this pocket in here. That's pretty common. Well, what's not so common about this is once I open this bag up, from the back, there's a tab that I can pull. And the tab will actually cause this compartment here, to actually become bigger. You see that? Now all of a sudden the compartment is twice as big as it was, twice as deep. So now I can put this guy in there. I can put this guy in there and still have room left over for anything else that I want. Well, that's all due to this system that they developed, which makes this backpack unique, is what they call the ladder system. So in the back of the bag, there's this system. You can actually access all your stuff through here as well when your bag is open. This compartment can be yanked down to add more space to this compartment. So let me show you, because I don't know that explaining it does the trick. So I just have to show you what it happens. So you got this piece here, right? It's deep and it goes to right here. That's the whole pocket there. This folds up, and now the shelving has moved up. So it's this ladder system that makes this backpack very modular. But then it's not just that. Even though that is pretty freaking cool and I really like it, but that's not the only part to it. You see this shelf here? That if you've had a camera bag, you're used to seeing things like this. Well, this whole thing comes out. It's his own little separate compartment. And I actually got the backpack with two of these. This is another one that I bought separately and I paid for it. So they both fit in there. So if I'm just going on a shoot, if I'm gonna go work, do whatever, I have all of this modular space right here that will fit everything that I need. Then you have other pockets over on this side. They're kind of see-through mesh. And you might say, well, where's the space for the laptop? And I've tested it out already. This space here, which is very well padded at the bottom, at the top, all the way through, and it's deep enough. It'll fit my MacBook Pro 16-inch and my Surface Pro, both at the same time, so I can take them anywhere. Like I'm getting ready to go on a trip to DC this weekend, and this is what I'm taking. Then it's also got where most backpacks will have a single flap. Yeah, let's zip that up real quick. Most backpacks will have a single flap on the sides for pockets. This one has two. So water bottle on one side, tripod on the other. And they close with magnets. So when I'm not using them, they stay tucked in, out of the way. The material on this is water resistant. It's got all these loops on the sides where you can hang these straps, and you can put either coats, so you can wrap it here and here, and you could put coats, you could put tripods, whatever it is, and strap it in, and it's secure. So these straps are really handy. And a neat part about these straps is that when you just want to open them up, all you really have to do is this, and it's open. It's got a spring load, so it's tension. You just pop it in, it's not going anywhere. So that's really neat. So that's why I wanted this bag. This bag, now I'm able to create a space where I have my easy access, ready to go if I'm on a trip, you know, batteries, chargers, probably gonna be everything that's in this kit here. I'll just put that in here, and that's what's gonna go in there. Then in the back, depending on when I'm gonna be either in the office or if I'm traveling, what I'm gonna do in the back is that one of these cubes is gonna be packed with my camera. The camera that I'm using now, it's my go-to. It's the only camera that I use. It's my Canon M50 Mark I. It'll go in here, and then whenever I'm not traveling, I just take the entire cube out. So replacing the batteries, everything's gonna go here. The battery charger is gonna go here. The cables that are necessary are gonna go here, and the camera. And something I forgot to mention is that these are also modular in that it's all Velcro. So I make the space as small or as big as I need to fit my equipment. So one of these is gonna have the camera equipment. The other one will have my everyday carry kind of equipment, whatever it is that I need to do my job, for my Surface, for my MacBook. It'll have all those cables and things that are being here. Or I can just take all that out, and if I'm just going on a day trip somewhere, leave that space, pack some clothes in it, put shoes in it, do whatever I need to do, and close up the bag, and off we go. And so this is why I opted for this bag, because most of my other bags, I have one that has just a ton of pockets, and it's probably the bag that I've had the longest, and that I use the longest. It is a great business bag. What it's not is a camera bag. So the other one is a great camera bag, but it's not really feasible for everyday carry to work or just anywhere, really. It's great for when I'm carrying all my equipment. Man, that thing can move some stuff. And the other one is great for when I'm going into the office. And then I got even a slimmer one for when I'm just going to a conference. If I'm gonna go drive up to Orlando for the day to a conference or something like that, I got a really slender one. It's a slim one where I could just throw one laptop in, some chargers, notebook, whatever, and off to the races. But my favorite one has been the one that I use for the office, because it's got a ton of pockets, it's got easy access in the front and all that stuff. But that thing is getting replaced with this. This bad boy is gonna become my everyday carry with the modular system. And then let me show you what else I got. So that's the backpack, right? I also got the tech pouch that I was showing you. And it's all the same material. It's this weather resistant, water resistant, really slick material that doesn't seem like it's gonna be any problem. The zippers all work really well. And so you can see that the same modular Velcro system that is in the bag is also in this tech pouch. It's pretty sturdy. It's not flimsy, but it has this flap. So I can put whatever equipment here, chargers, big block chargers here, more cables. Then here, put some more cables wrapped into these pockets. They're pretty wide. It's a good elastic, so it'll have a good grip. And then it's got these clear pockets here with, you know, these easy pull tabs. So I don't have to really hunt around for where my stuff is. I can see it right through there. So really cool. Then the other one that I got, that this is for when I'm gonna just go day shooting. If I wanted to go to like downtown Tampa or somewhere, or if my backpack is packed up with a ton of other things, or if I wanted to bring an extra camera or something like that, got this bad boy. So this is the Nomatic camera Sling, but it's the Peter McKinnon version, you can tell, because the backpack and the tech pouch and this have the logo etched right in there. On the backpack, it's on the back side, right back here. You can see it. Let me move that thing out of the way. See it right there. So here, this camera bag is probably the most functional one that I've ever seen. So you have the regular space for the camera, right, with all the Velcro things that we talked about. They're all right here. But then it's got, against the case side, it's got all this. So you could put wallet, phone, chargers, whatever you need for the day. Batteries, battery chargers, whatever it is that you need to take with you, you just fit it right in here. But it's got one really cool feature. When you've got this thing on and you're wearing it like a sling, and something happens and you want to whip out your camera and you want to record or you want to take a picture or something like that, to have to sit there and unzip it and then get everything out, sometimes you might just miss the moment because it just takes a couple of seconds. So they came up with this system. I don't know if you could see this little hook right here. They came up with the system that'll keep your bag closed without it being zipped. And so they just took like this bungee cord, attached it to the lid of this piece, and then that goes around the hook, and it's like a quick release that you just open it like that, grab your camera, and you're ready to shoot. It's really neat because it's sturdy, like it's not going anywhere. So that was pretty well thought out for quick access to the equipment inside of your camera sling. And it's got the pass-through, of course. You know, it'll pass all the way through, so you can put it in your luggage. The backpack has it as well. So that's the Peter McKinnon everyday carry system. Modular, Velcro, great zippers, like the zipper pulls, but everything, every little thing is got, like you could even see it right there. I don't know if you could see that right here. It's got the little skull logo. Everything has the logo, so very well done. I'm excited to start using it. I'm excited to take it on the road this weekend, give it a test, and I'll let you know how it works out. So I'm thinking about doing a video after this on all my backpacks. I don't know if I'm the only person out there that is kind of like a backpack person. Every couple of years, every other year, you kind of get a new backpack. Not like in high school when your parents buy you a backpack just because you're starting a new year and it's the same backpack, just has a different superhero on it. It's because different things in my life require different items. So if I'm going to youth camp, I take one bag. If I'm going to a meeting, I take a different bag. But now I'm hoping that all that stops with this bag, that I'm able to just swap the inside but still use the same bag. That's the idea. Let's hope it works out. So one of these days I'm gonna do a video to show you guys my other bags. They're great bags on their own. And let me know what you think in the comments. Take care. I'll see you on the next video.